Hello, welcome to another episode of the Little Gym at Home. I've got a ball rolling away from me. I'm going to try to corral that now. While you guys are getting checked into our video today, go ahead and make sure I know you're out there. So a like or a heart, anything like that, that pops up on the screen for us so we can know that you guys are out there. And also not only when you get checked in, but signing your kid's name so we know who is participating with us today is great. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys some time to do that. While we are getting ourselves ready, just wanted to chat with you a little bit. So we are at the Little Gym at Home, meaning that we're going to modify a class experience for you and your child without any major equipment. So the idea is we're taking objectives and learning skills that we might be able to present at the Little Gym, but for you to do them at home. So I'm glad you're with us today. My name is Miss Melissa, by the way, and it's time to tell you what you guys need to do for our lessons. While people keep checking in, I'm going to keep talking. Here we go. So you saw me holding a ball. I had to get that before it rolled away. That is something we're going to need towards the end of the lesson. You also need a bean bag or something that could fill in for a bean bag. The suggestion is roll up a pair of socks. Easy, right? You definitely have those at your house. Some bubbles, which we'll do also at the end of class. Whoops, my participant Bailey just tipped over. And while I've been in quarantine, I've been doing a lot of knitting and crocheting, so Bailey got a new hat. She can model that for you there. It's not really for her, but she gets to wear it today. She gets to be the baby model. I'm going to use her as as if she was my child who could not walk. So as an infant, so she gets to demonstrate. If you have an older toddler that is capable of doing a lot of this on their own, I would encourage that. And I hope you guys do too. Okay, so it is time for us to get going. Sorry for all the talking. We just got to get those logistical things out of the way. Here we go. She's on my knees. I'm going to give her a nice little up and down ride for the hello song. If you know the hello song, you're going to sing nice and proud and loud with me. Let's go. Oh, everyone, please make some music and sing along with me. How do you do, everybody? How do you do? How do you do, everybody? How do you do? Oh, you come to gym for fun, and we'll get you on the run. How do you do, everybody? How do you do? Do. We're going to go faster. Do. And freeze. Nice. Today's theme is called Adore the Core. And I'm sure a lot of my adult participants out there know how important the core is. Not only does it help with our posture, it gives us the strength to be able to do a lot more things. So it protects our back, it gives us strength in our legs, and because all those muscles connect upward too, it gives us strength in our chest and arms. So here's a way that you guys are going to do this with your child, just to introduce those muscles. The wheelbarrow. Remember, I'm holding her as a demonstrator. I'm going to hold kind of up high across the chest, tipping her down to the ground. I want her to reach for the mat. Feet are off the ground, and that wheelbarrow position. I have mentioned before, but I'm going to say it again in case I have new people out there. You might think of a wheelbarrow as holding at feet and seeing how far they can walk. That is not a parent-child wheelbarrow. Please do not do that. Your child has a lot of weight in their head, and their arms just are not developed in the strength yet to be able to hold all of that. So you need to help them by holding a lot of their weight. Infants, I hold up high across the chest. 2-year-olds, I hold at their waist. And possibly for a 2.5-year-old, I might hold at their thighs. But I never hold a child at their ankles, so please don't do that either. Okay, it's your turn. What's your name? And your child's name? Or children if there's more? Glad to have you here. We are going to go ahead and do lots of things today to adore the core and work on our trunk. I want to show you some other options. If you had that wheelbarrow going on, and spotted your child. But let's say you have a really independent 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, we all know. They can do some other things on their own, such as a plank. They still get to work their core, and it can be fun. You can make a game out of it. You know, they can go under you, you could go under them. Another fun way to work those same muscles is to do a wall walk. So I'm going to demonstrate for you a little bit. Your hands go down first, then feet go up. And again, it's like a little tunnel. So maybe you go under their tunnel, they go under yours. Have fun with that, strengthen the core. Time to get moving. All right, I'm going to start our song, and you guys are going to follow along.
Parents, did you know that your child develops strength from the center outward? In other words, they have to first have a strong core before they can have strong arms and legs. Let's use and build our core right now. Wheelbarrow.
All right. Remember all the options. Plank, handstand blocks, or wheelbarrows. Oh, we got scratchy music. Hold on, let me fix that while you guys are doing your... Keep going. Sorry for the scratchy music. The big plank. Flipping wall handstand.
Walk or run.
All right. If they can walk on their own, give it a go. Otherwise, stay low and support them through their walk.
So if you want to jump, get them off your run and start using your core. Start using your core.
Freeze.
Looking good, guys.
Your core muscles include the muscles of your abdomen, your back, your chest, your shoulders, and your gluteus maximus.
Supported,
Now
right?
let's
Those
do
are big
some
muscles.
sit-ups.
Okay.
Have your child sit in front of you in a straddle. Gently place your thighs over their thighs
I
as
kind
you
of
have them lie
put
down.
my legs on the
Grab
outside
your
of theirs.
fingers to help pull them up.
They
How
need
many sit-ups
like
can
a
you
finger
do?
holding sit-up. Like this. Remember, you're not yanking them up. You're giving them a little support so that as they can move their own body weight up. So a little support, don't yank.
Freeze!
Good
A strong
sit-ups.
core will improve your child's ability to balance and maintain body control when they move, like galloping.
For those that know how to gallop, show it to me. Open and close your legs. If you're working with a little one, open and close the legs for that child. Like this. Manipulate how it should look so they can build the muscle memory. Good. Working the muscles. Getting a fun workout today.
Freeze!
Well done.
Your child is using and building their core during simple activities like getting up and off the floor, repositioning their body to perform tasks, and other fun things like wrestling. Try getting on the floor and gently wrestling, rolling, roughhousing with your little one.
All right.
Be playful and have fun.
It's going to be way more fun for you. I know, because you have a real child. But the idea is maybe playfully tickle and wrestle.
Don't fall. Now you're using your core.
Yeah, it's you.
Using your core. It's your tummy to your back. Tummy to your back. To your shoulders, that's a back. It is a back. It's where your power
So keep wrestling or playful play. This is fun. You should have some giggling from you and from them.
Well done. Did you know that roughhouse play is considered a benchmark physical skill for 2 to 3-year-olds?
Nice.
Let's finish up with one more walk or run.
But without your core.
All right, we didn't get to do the run yet, so I'm going to stack a potato carrot.
So if you want to jump, get them off your run and start using your core. Start using your core.
Thanks for using your core.
Well done, parents. Okay, so it's time to get those bean bags or whatever you're going to use instead of a bean bag. So let me go ahead and sing the song. Your kids that come to Little Gym know this song, so this should be a trigger for them that the activity is changing. It's time to play with your beanbag today. Beanbag today, beanbag today. Time to play with your beanbag today at the little gym. Okay, in this song, you're gonna hear some sounds, and then we have to think about what makes that sound. And it's just a fun little game while we're also playing with beanbags. So you're working a little bit of a brain exercise here at the same time that you're working some physical and coordination skills, as well as turn taking. You're gonna see what I mean as soon as we get started. So there's activities where parent does an activity, child does an activity, you're sharing. All right, here we go. The first one, I want you guys to tell me what you hear.
Hi, Beastie Buddies. We're gonna play with the beanbags. Can you throw the beanbag? Can you throw it? Put the beanbag.
So you're just showing a kid how to throw.
Make sure you don't
So
throw
for
that
me, I'm gonna go
beanbag.
ahead and put it with my right hand
The
and
doggy
throw.
in the park goes.
What did you hear?
The doggy in the park goes.
This guy, right? Keep throwing. Maybe you can learn how to play fetch with your dog if you have one. Throw. Throw. Okay. Listen
Freeze,
for the
my
new
Beastie
sound.
Buddies. Wow, it sounds like a kennel here. A lot of dogs. Yep. Could you
Listen to this
throw the
new
beanbag
animal.
to your mom or dad, and could they throw it back to you?
Listen.
Could you try that? Thank you.
The sheep in the meadow go.
Sheep.
Sheep.
All right, I hear them. Let's play with the sheep. We're gonna play throw and catch. And I'm just gonna pretend like I'm playing throw and catch with the child. And then I encourage her to throw that back. Or I could play by myself. Throw and catch.
Wow,
Lots of
Beastie
sheep.
Buddies, it sounds like a farm here.
It
a
did.
farm in Australia where they have sheep farms so big you can't see from one side to the other. Do you think you could throw your beanbag up in the air? Throw
Yeah.
it up? Could you?
Give it a
The
throw.
cat in the house.
What did you hear?
The cat in the house.
A cat? Oh, I bet they would like to play with this if this was yarn or a little toy mouse. You could throw it. Remember, I'm just having my the child stand-in kind of hang out here to show you. But if you have a little one, you might have them sitting on your legs like this,
Freeze,
For
my
throw and catch.
Beastie Buddies.
or across from you.
I don't know what you call a cat farm, but it's not a kennel.
Cat farm.
But
I don't
it
think that's
sounds
a thing.
like a cat farm. Do you think you could put your beanbag on your head and go walk?
Mm-hmm.
Could you?
Okay.
Phone in the house.
Remember. Oh, a phone.
The
Hello.
phone in the house goes.
He said to go walk with the beanbag on your head. Or your sock. Here I go. I hear the phone. I'm coming, I'm coming. Who do you think is calling us today? I guess it could be Grandpa. Maybe we better answer.
Freeze, Beasties.
Hello?
Hang on, I have to answer the phone. Hang on one sec.
Okay, hold on.
Hello? This is Robin speaking.
This is Melissa.
What? Randy? You want the kids to go run with their beanbag?
Okay.
Okay. Kids, go run, would you?
All right. I'm going to hold mine in my hand. Did you hear this animal?
The farm goes.
Pigs! I knew you knew that animal. Let's run! I'm gonna get you! You better go faster! Faster! I'm coming! I'm gonna get you! The phone again. Who is it this time? Hello?
Hang on, kids. I'm going to get the
Hold
phone.
on.
Hang on one sec. Hello? Robin speaking. May I help you, please? Oh, it's Randy again, kids.
Hi, Randy.
He wants to know if you knew what animal that was.
Did you know?
Randy
This one.
thought you might know. Do you know what it is?
What is
Randy,
this?
Hang on, I'm checking. I'm
Hold
checking
on.
to see if they know. Kids,
Guys,
what
what
is it?
animal
What
is
that
this?
animal? What
It went-
goes- What is it?
You can tell me.
Randy, they know. They know what it is. It's a pig.
A pig! Yeah, you got it.
They
All
are
right.
so small.
Bye, Randy.
Bye,
Thanks for calling. I hope you guys are
bye,
doing well
Randy.
out
We'll
in
see you
Oregon.
later. Stop interrupting our warm-up. Thank you.
Bye. It's time
Bye,
to put
kids.
the beanbag
Please brush
away.
your teeth.
Beanbags away, beanbags away. Time to put the beanbags away and get ready for the Big Body 3. That doesn't rhyme, but I'm going to make it work today. Okay, the Full Body 3. I said Big Body 3. Either way, you get it. Full body, big body. We're working with what we got here. Okay. You are going to take your child through some activities that benefit their core development. We want to work on skills that they might not necessarily be able to do on their own. So that's why an adult participant is so important. So you can spot them through these. They are designed to build on the child's natural abilities. So things that if we already have a little bit of strength developing in their core, this is just going to benefit them even more by giving them some more opportunities to stabilize. So the first one is a cute one. It's called the fireman's carry. You've seen this before in some of our other earlier at-home videos, or if not, you're learning for the first time. You take your child and put them over your shoulder like this. Okay, so I have about half her body weight in the front, the other half behind me. Now, this is a fireman's carry. You can just carry your child like this and go for a walk. But today, we are trying to work a little bit of a challenge. So with the Full Body 3 today, once you get your child in fireman's carry, I want to see you spin. Don't make yourself dizzy. Maybe 2 or 3 spins is all you need to do. So maybe a spin, and again, and then stop. And my encouragement is to switch shoulders and then go the other direction for the same amount. Spin and spin again. Now here's the fun part. She's not a real child, but with the real child, you want to set them down, and if they can stand, see if they can regain their center of balance, their equilibrium. For some kids, after being spun, you'll put them down, and they'll have a tendency to stumble a little bit until they can realign themselves, orient themselves vertically again. That's perfect. That's what this is designed to do. It's designed to build on them, and then again, working the core, when they get back down on their feet, how can they use their core muscles to reestablish? So that was called fireman's carry. You should go ahead and give that a try. Fireman's carry with a spin. Fireman's carry with a spin. Again, don't get dizzy yourself. And then putting your child down to see how they do. Whoa. I would love to see videos if any of your kids have that little bit of a stumbly bumbly walk afterwards. Definitely fun. Bailey, your hat's just a little big. There you go. Okay, guys. Rock and roll is another one. Rock and roll has always been one of my favorites. I introduce it pretty early on when we teach a bugs class. Bugs being the classes at Little Gym that are for the babies 4 to 10 months with their participating adult. Now, a lot of the times I'll get the parents in there and they've never really, they don't necessarily know what to do with their child to encourage movement. So that's where we come in. We give them suggestions. Nothing is forced. It's always optional. So I'm going to let you guys know that too. But you're here with me today, so give it a try. The rock and roll is you have your child seated on your lap, and then together you're going back and forth. Let me demonstrate. I keep my hands on the baby, rock back and forward. That's called the rock and roll. Now, I guarantee if it's been a while for you, since you've done some abdominal work, sit-ups, crunches, anything like this, you're going to feel it. It's going to work. It's going to challenge you. The nice thing is knowing that as soon as you start to tip backward, you're engaging those muscles. Your child is doing the same. So as soon as we go back to about here, I feel my muscles engage in my core. So I know my babies are doing the same. And we rock back together and forward together. That's called a rock and roll. Always a great one. Glad you guys got a chance to try it. Keep in mind, these are just a brief introduction to it today so you can stay along with me for the lesson. But then we always encourage you to do some more at home. Okay, last one is our wheelbarrow position that you saw moving into a handstand. So, again, if you didn't catch me saying it earlier or if you weren't on the video earlier, it is not a wheelbarrow where we spot at the ankles. We are spotting higher up on the child to give them the support they need to be successful. So, Younger children, usually maybe 14, 15 months and younger, I might hold as high as their chest. For those kids like around 1.5 years to 2, I hold somewhere around their hips. And sometimes for my older kids who have demonstrated already they can do it, I might hold at thighs. Again, we're using her like she's not a walker. So I start with the wheelbarrow position. I want her planed out like this, hands reaching for the ground. And then eventually, I'm going to start to lift her feet up to get to a handstand. Bring the feet back down to the ground, all the way to standing. Let's do the whole thing again. So it's a wheelbarrow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Get that angle right. Feet are up. Handstand. Let me go ahead and put her aside for a second and show you how you could do the same kind of concept using a wall. Again, parents, only if there's space in your house and you've allowed it. But for your kids who are ready to try this on their own, they might start with their feet low, and then you get them to walk up higher. Okay? So you could be as low as here on the wall, a little higher and up, and then coming down safely to the feet is a great way for you to modify that so that you don't have to always spot them through. But wheelbarrow or plank, and then with your help, getting their feet up into a handstand. Not a headstand. Handstand. Arms strong and straight. If they're not strong and straight yet, you might need to hold up higher on your child so that you give them that support they need. Great job with our full body 3 today. I'm going to encourage you guys to practice those a little bit more. Right now, it's time to play with the ball. It's time to play with the ball today. Ball today, ball today. It's time to play with the ball today at the little gym at home. Kylie, here comes a song for you.
At least twice a day.
That's
While you're
Robin
thinking
again,
about that,
founder of
please
the little
bounce
gym.
And catch the ball.
He's just giving us some good
Bounce and
advice.
catch
Bounce and
the
catch.
Thank you.
Clean, don't let the bugs in. Flies every day is a must, I say.
If bouncing and catching isn't an available option for you, think of what you can do instead with your ball. Maybe your child is sitting and bouncing. Okay? I want you to modify as you need. But don't just stop. Keep going with me somehow. Bounce.
Brush your teeth. Keep your teeth clean. Don't let the bugs in. Flossing every day is a must, I say. Keep your teeth clean. Don't let the bugs in.
If you're wondering when kids can do this skill successfully, it's usually around age 3. Up until then, they'll bounce it, but it'll go willy-nilly and they won't necessarily be able to catch that. Freeze!
Please don't forget to brush your teeth twice a day, okay?
True. Got it.
Now let's throw the ball up in the air and catch it.
Okay, I'm going to go down on my knees for this just for the sake of the video.
Thank you.
But throw and catch, we're working on their balance, their core, right? So even being on their knees can really achieve that. When I throw the ball up, I have to look up and test my balance using my core muscles to keep it in. Whoa!
You won't be able to chew or eat chicken noodle soup.
Throw and catch.
Clean, you know what I mean. So brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Keep your teeth clean.
Okay, again, if you're with the littler one, we might be modifying these to just introduce it in a smaller version. So I'm throwing and catching where she has the opportunity to watch it.
Only chicken noodle soup. So keep your teeth clean. Know what I mean.
Freeze.
Good throwing and catching.
Don't forget, kids, to brush your teeth twice a day. You're the best ball players, by the way, in the world. Thank you very much.
Sounds like our ball song is done. Join me in singing. It's time to put the ball away, ball away, ball away. It's time to put the ball away. at the little gym at home. You ready for some bubbles? I thought you might be. There's no song today for bubbles, but there is something I'm going to show you. So I'm going to set those down for a minute. We're going to learn the sign for bubbles, sign language. So I have seen it with open and closed hands like this, pop, 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 bubbles. And I've also seen with just thumb and middle finger, pop, 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 pop. For your child's sake, again, if they're on the younger age range here and working with us, you might want to demonstrate it with this hand because they're going to be able to get closer to that and approximate that sign. The older kids have more fine motor ability and dexterity, so you can start to show them this and see if they mimic or copy. Bubbles! All right, with bubbles today, I'm going to try to blow bubbles in the area where your core will be. So you can come up and try to get them on your chest, your tummy, your back, your bum. Okay, here we go. Bubbles on your core. Parents, I hope this workout today can inspire you all to be healthy and active as a family. Maybe you learned some new things today, or even if you didn't learn anything new, maybe you got to review things that you had forgotten about. Did you get bubbles? Maybe I'll turn around, get some on my bum, my back. Whoa, there they go behind me. Let's do a few more bubbles. Awesome. It was so fun being here with you today. I'm going to go ahead and bring Bailey back to sit with me right here on my mat. And join me, please. It's time to come and sit today. Sit today, sit today. Time to come and sit today for the end of our class. Okay, so class is coming to an end. Our lesson today is coming to an end. To review, the sign we just learned was bubbles. Bubbles. Last week, we learned other signs. We learned the sign for love and watch. Watch me. Great work. I hope you guys like using sign language. I certainly do. Today's song is This Little Piggy Went to Market. So it's best in bare feet. And I'm just going to go ahead and use her feet as a demonstrator. I hope you guys know this one with me. Let's start at the big toe. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. Now your child probably has 2 feet with 5 toes on each foot. So let's do it again, starting at the big toe. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee, 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 wee. That's where I tickle them. All the way home. Okay, today was Adore the Core. Your full body 3 to review. The fireman's carry with a spin. The rock and roll. And also the spotted wheelbarrow to a handstand. Woo! Full body 3. I hope you guys can show me some pictures or videos of you and your child participating in that together. It's time for our goodbye song. So, any way that you want to make music or make this interactive with your child, feel free to do so. I'm going to go ahead and clap. Oh, everyone, please clap your hands and sing along with me. Bye, bye, all my friends. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, all my friends. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, all my friends. Oh, bye, bye, all my friends. Bye, bye, all my friends. Bye, bye, all my friends. It's time to say goodbye. Don't forget, videos will stay on Facebook, and we also then upload them to YouTube. So if you're looking for more The Little Gym at home, that's how you can participate. Later today is Tuesday, April 21st, later today on our sister gym's channel, The Little Gym of Gaithersburg, Miss Paula is going to be making peanut butter banana muffins. So if you would like to join her for a live cooking experience, that is happening at 1:30. If your child happens to be napping during that time, enjoy making peanut butter banana muffins for yourself and then having them for a snack together later. Adore the core. I adore you guys. Have a great one. This is Miss Melissa saying goodbye.